Anti-gang unit section commander Lieutenant General Charl Kinnear has been shot dead. He was part of the investigative team in the extortion case of alleged Cape Town underworld figure Unathi Batyashe-Fillis. Now, for more on this breaking news story, I'm now joined by Police Spokesperson Vishnu Naidoo. Vish, thank you so much for your time. Firstly, condolences to you and the rest of the SAPS about this news. Can you tell us the circumstances around the shooting?
Thank you very much, Unathi, and good afternoon to you. Well, yes, Colonel Charl Kinnear was gunned down shortly after 3 p.m. Outside his house in Bishop Lavis. He was heading investigations. He was part of the anti-gang unit in the Western Cape, and he was heading investigations into various high-profile cases for which the team has effected multiple arrests on those cases, and of course we believe that his killing may be related to his involvement in the investigations of those cases. But having said that, the National Commissioner has tasked the Provincial Commissioner to activate the 72-hour activation plan, which is a plan where we mobilize all our critical resources to ensure that evidence that can assist us successfully investigate this case is not lost.
Now, given that he was investigating high-profile cases, can you then confirm that this was a hit?
Well, we're not ruling out that possibility. He was shot several times in his upper body. If you look at the circumstances under which he was killed, it's not a possibility that we can rule out at this stage. But it's very early in the investigation, so we cannot be coming to any conclusions at this early stage of the investigation.
Now, you speak of a 72-hour activation plan. How widely do you use this plan in profile cases or in police cases, for that matter?
Well, we normally, in cases such as this, murders, gender-based violence cases, rapes, and so forth, we use this 72-hour activation plan. It will depend on the circumstances. We start off within a short space of time of the crime being committed. We start off in a very close proximity to where the crime was committed, where we mobilize these resources, and then, of course, depending on how long it takes us, the sooner we can reach a conclusion in the investigation, the lesser the circumference of the area we cover. But the longer it takes, then of course we widen the net as far as across the country, or sometimes even across the borders of the country. And as I said, it will all depend on how the investigations progress.
Now, Vish, I would imagine that the minister has been told about this latest incident and another attack on a police officer. What was his reaction?
Well, of course, the minister as well as the National Commissioner were very shocked by this. We all know Colonel Kinnear very well. We know the work that Colonel Kinnear has been doing. We've been keeping regular updates. You will know that in July this year, he's been responsible for the arrest of multiple prominent figures with fraudulent firearm application-related matters, where they were arrested and brought to various courts in Gauteng. So we've been working very closely with him. He's been working on provincial as well as national projects. So he's quite a seasoned detective. It's been a huge loss, as I said, not only to the organization, but to the country and its people.
And Vish, I know that it's early days, but were there any witnesses at the time of the shooting, anyone that you're questioning at the moment?
It's too early to say, Unathi. Of course, we also put out a plea to anyone who may have any information on this attack or the killing of Colonel Kinnear to please contact us on our Crime Stop number 086-00-10-111, or they can contact us via an application which we formed. It's called My SAPS app, and we are appealing to people to provide us with information. All information will be treated with strictest confidence, and whoever's providing the information may remain anonymous.
Vish, I would imagine this is a very difficult time for family and also those who worked very closely with him.
It's a very difficult time indeed. As I said, his killing has sent shockwaves throughout the country. He's a very well-known detective right across the board, right down from where he's working, right up to the office of the minister. And we were really shocked and saddened by his passing. And we're hoping that, we can really bring those responsible to book as speedily as possible, just to bring some closure, especially to the family, relatives, close friends, and close colleagues of his.